Never let anybody see you sweat. So I was born in New York City, and I lived there until I was 8 years old. I realized that I was a much better talker than I was a listener. I don't know what to say, I just don't like what you're saying.
Sorry, Your Honor.
I ended up going to law school at Georgetown, and I was a prosecutor for Janet Reno. I loved it because it was so raw. Were you cheating on her?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All rise.
Our show will be a mixture of education, I think you're misreading the law a little bit, and entertainment. My main goal is justice and the law. That's been my legacy, and the legacy I hope to continue into the future with the show.
Xavier St. John claims his yoga instructor sent him racy texts, then left a revenge post that cost him high-paying clients. Natalia Bruni says the plaintiff flirted with her and made other women in the class uneasy.
Okay, Mr. St. John, you are suing Ms. Bruni for $3,000 in defamation because you lost business when she posted something kind of nasty about you.
Correct. My name is Xavier St. John, and what I have is a prestigious styling company, and X is a boutique, all right, that just opened up in Soho, super high-end clients.
Soho, New York?
Yeah, Soho, New York. I just came from LA. But the thing about it is, I'm walking down the cobble street roads of Soho. I see the sign, it's something about hot yoga, and I go in there and I try out this free trial, and I'm doing my yoga and whatnot. And then it all leads to a nasty end of her posting me into the content.
We'll get there. You go into a yoga studio. Are you the manager, the owner, the yoga instructor? What is your role?
I am the manager, Your Honor.
Okay. And then she offers you free classes, and so you liked it, and you decided to join. And then what happens?
Honestly, I'm taking a class, and then what I'm doing is, I'm looking around, and I'm trying to get a feel, make sure I'm doing the yoga poses right. And the first time I have my shirt on, but then it's too hot, I have to take my shirt off just for my health,
Is that permitted in a hot yoga class? The men can be shirtless?
It depends on...
On what?
On the culture of the club.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm over there with my shirt off, which is normal.
Are other people without their shirts?
Yeah, I see like 2 other dudes with their shirt off, for every once in a while, I'm trying to
So
be
your
more
shirt's
confident.
off. I got it. Your shirt's off. Go
Working
on.
out, and then, I'm just paying attention, and then I sign up, right, through the emailing list. I sign up through the link, because you got to create an account. And then a couple days later, I get a text, and then she's over here texting me, talking about...
She is texting you?
Yeah, she's texting me. I'm shocked and surprised. This is ridiculous. This is completely unprofessional. You're texting me.
What did she text?
Man, she says she likes it when I take off my shirt in class, and just like, she's seen, you know what I mean? She says she likes it when I work out and whatnot.
Can I see the text? Do you have a copy of the text?
Yes, I got the evidence right here. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Xavier, I wasn't sure how much you were going to take off in my class today. You were really turning me on.
Crazy.
Okay.
You're the manager, and you're texting a client that?
I guess it looks that way, but it's out of context.
How is it out of context? This is the context. I'm reading it in the context. All right, let's go on. What are you getting at, Natalia? It's Bikram hot yoga class. The room temperature's close to 100 degrees. I was physically hot, not trying to turn anyone on whatsoever. That's where the texting should end. Oh, I was just kidding, sorry. And then maybe we wouldn't be here. But then you put, oh, really? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's not what it looked like to me. I see the way you're always watching me. Did that give me any more context for the first text? Because I think it did, and it's just going even more in the direction that it shouldn't go.
Honestly, everything was misconstrued. We have this way of bantering back and forth where I may throw him a jab, and yes, there has been times where both of us may have exchanged flirtatious banter. However, I may notice of the text, it was a little bit of sarcasm because he made other women in the class uncomfortable.
Why don't you just text that? Was his shirt off what was making people uncomfortable?
It wasn't only his shirt that was off.
What else was off?
Well, usually he'll come in male leggings or sports athleisure pants, but this time he came in Spanx that could be passed off as drawers, underwear, if you will.
Wait, just a moment. Is that not allowed?
No, it's not.
Then why not just text him, You are, I just want to, as an aside, please let me remind you to look at the rules. The rules do not allow blah, blah, blah. You could have texted that. Only that ain't what you texted, is it, girl?
It's not.
No, instead, it's Xavier. I wasn't sure how much you were going to take off in my class today. You were really turning me on. What are you getting at? Like, he's mortified, and he expresses that he's mortified, but you double down. Oh, really? That's not what it looked like to me. I see the way you're always watching me, to which he responds. This is kind of funny. You're the instructor, Natalia. I'm watching to follow your class as any other student. I'm a married family man, not looking for anything other than to practice yoga at the studio. To which you respond, could have fooled me.
Coming up on Justice for the People.
You end up sending racy texts that can be cause for firing, and then you put like a revenge post with his picture and his name because you don't like that he shot you down?
And later,
Emotional cheating only, there was nothing physical.
Emotional cheating. What's
Yes.
emotional cheating?
Well, that's where he left a lot of emotional holes, I'll say, in our relationship.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Emmy-nominated Justice for the People with Judge Milian. We're back with the case of Xavier St. John, who blames Natalia Bruni for hurting his reputation and business.
All right, what happens after all this?
Honestly, I pull it to the side. I'm saying, hey, like, you know what I mean? Those comments that I made about you in yoga class, you know, see, you know, I work with a lot of models that look beautiful, that look gorgeous. You know, I'm just trying to compliment her, you know.
Who are you talking about now?
I
You're
was
losing
talking
me.
about her, you know.
Wait, because
Italian.
you would make compliments to her?
I mean, yeah, I would
What
make
was it?
compliments.
Okay, so you're trying to explain what she meant about the flirtatious banter. So what kinds of things were you saying to her?
Honestly, I would just, you know, I would just give her compliments on her form.
Like
she would
what?
do yoga. Like,
Such
you know,
as?
I just like the way she, you
No,
know,
I
doing
want
stretches.
the words. I don't want you to paraphrase. I
Yeah.
want exactly what you said to her for you to say it right here to me. No, not to me. For you to say it right here
Okay, verbatim.
in your testimony.
Okay.
Yes.
What I'm gonna say is, wow, I've never seen anybody do downward facing dog like that before. But
Amongst the other things.
What other things?
Well, he would talk about how, well, specifically of my physique, like how my bottom would sit in certain yoga pants. He would compliment every yoga outfit I would wear, and he made it his point to come to class 30 minutes earlier than every other student just to, I don't know, he would say, help me clean up or prepare for class, but really he's just flirting and being in a way and...
All right, but you still see that you are the manager of the establishment and that the owner of this place is not going to want you doing what you're doing, right? Because it's going to be hard to keep it a secret when you're on national television.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only human. I am a Gemini, so... it's-
You're a Gemini,
by
and so-
fault, I am flirtatious, I'll be honest. Can a girl crush? I'm sorry, no.
Okay, so what's the next thing that happens and the reason why you're suing?
man, I get all these emails. I got one right here. Here's some evidence of some emails I got right here. There's 2 clients, you know? It goes way past beyond $3,000, man.
What are these clients telling you?
Oh, they're telling me they're quitting. Like they're
Because
of the post that she made. She made a crazy post.
That's what I'm asking you.
It's
Tell me about the
insane.
post.
Okay, so look at this post.
So that's the first thing that happens is there's a post, but
Yep.
you don't know about it. You find out when you have clients firing you.
Insane.
Okay,
Yep. The thing is about it.
just a moment.
Yep. Sorry.
Ladies, beware. Fashion designer Xavier St. John of X by Xavier is a complete creep. 4 exclamation points. He's a married man cosplaying as a sleazy bachelor, hitting on women in my yoga classes and being a complete creep in capital letters. I don't know how you still have a job.
That's what I'm saying.
No, don't talk. I don't know how you still have a job. Do your bosses know about this?
Well, now they do.
Well, they're gonna know
Because of
now,
the-
yeah. What is wrong with you? What are you, 10? Like, why would you put something in? You know, I tell my kids all the time, and my kids are in their 20s, but since they were tiny children, I have said to them, say it, forget it, write it, regret it. You end up sending racy texts that can be cause for firing, and then you put like a revenge post? With his picture and his name because you don't like that he shot you down? You're that thin-skinned?
Okay. It was Mercury retrograde. I got caught up in the energy of my emotions and just in this day and age, people in my generation, we can go to social media to extract true justice. So
You can do that, but in this day and age, you're still going to end up in court getting sued for tortious interference with a business relationship, which is what's happening to you because of your post. 2 or 3 people fired you.
Yeah.
How many people?
Long term.
Who? How many people?
$1,500 each.
$1,500 each.
Yes.
And he has the emails from them saying, I saw Natalia's post. I can't make my styling appointment with you. I'm canceling altogether. How are you going to prove to me what each of those cost, though? Do you have any proof?
So I don't have any proof of how much it costs, but so we had agreed on a certain amount.
But you don't have any evidence that each of these are $1,500?
It could be up to $1,500. It could be past $1,500.
What, could it be $10?
Well, it won't be below $1,000. I have a $1,000 retainer. So what they do is they pay me.
Stop. There's a $1,000 retainer on each of these.
Yes.
You would have at least made $1,000 on each of these.
Correct.
All right. I just saw Natalia's post. I'm not comfortable working with you as my red carpet stylist for Saturday. Best luck, Penelope.
Oh my gosh.
to be fair, those same clients are my yoga students.
They're all okay.
Yes.
And
so
did you talk to them and tell them stuff too?
So I've actually heard those same clients discussing his behavior amongst each other after a class.
Okay.
And after I made the post, those ladies.
Did you hear what I just said? What I just said was that both of them fired him because of your post.
Right.
We're done. Okay? $2,000, not $3,000, because you have no evidence that it would have gotten that big. Verdict for the plaintiff.
All rise.
Judge Milian has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $2,000.
Honestly, she should have made it $20,000 because I got $3,500 glasses on my face.
Honestly, you're still a sleazeball.
Coming up,
Does a child live with you?
It does not.
It.
She does not.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
you're watching Emmy-nominated Justice for the People with Judge Milian. Betsy Fillmore says her ex claimed their daughter on his taxes and prevented her from getting a child care credit she needed. Brendan Warner says he pays monthly support, but the plaintiff denies him visitation with his child.
Okay, Ms. Fillmore, you are suing Mr. Warner, your ex, for $2,000 in civil fraud because he declared your child as a dependent on his taxes before you could. All right, talk to me. Tell me what happened.
Your Honor, my child, Kira Warner, lives with me. I pay for all of her clothing, her food, everything. She stays in my apartment, and yet he declared her as the dependent. That took away, I was supposed to get $3,700, and now, without her as my dependent, I only get $1,700 back.
Okay.
That money is supposed to be going towards her.
Okay, and how long were you dating him?
We dated for 2.5 years, and then we broke up about 3 months after she was born.
Okay, was it an amicable breakup?
Not exactly, he moved out.
He moved out.
That's right.
So the decision was his?
Your Honor, the decision was not mine. I had found out she was cheating on me. She'd been cheating for over 3 months, at least as far as I knew at that time.
She was cheating on you while she was pregnant?
Yes.
I mean, like really pregnant?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, there had
well-
been texts that I found. When I told her, she was honest about it, but this isn't the first time it's happened either.
Wait, she's cheated on you before?
She's cheated on multiple accounts. Sexting
Emotional cheating only. There was nothing physical.
Emotional cheating.
Yes.
What's emotional cheating?
Well, that's where he left a lot of emotional holes, I'll say, in our relationship. He collects Funko Pops.
What's emotional cheating?
Okay.
It's either cheating or it isn't.
Sorry.
You're not a little bit pregnant. I have no idea what you're saying. Emotional cheating, you felt feelings for someone, but
Yes.
didn't do anything about it.
That's right, Your Honor.
No
and
kissing, no anything.
That's right. A lot of texting, yes.
Coming up,
What do you mean she won't let me see her? Well, she's not God.
So, yeah,
You have things that you can do to pursue being able to have visitation with your child.
you're watching Emmy-nominated Justice for the People with Judge Milian. We're back with the case of Betsy Fillmore, who was fighting with Brendan Warner over money from a child care tax credit.
Does a child live with you?
It does not. She does not.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Do you see your child? How old is the child now?
She's 14 months.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been trying to see her these past few months. It's been about 6 weeks right now that I haven't been able to see her.
We've been really busy.
What do you mean you've been really busy? That's her father. And what do you mean she won't let me see her? Well, she's not God.
So, yeah,
you have things that you can do to pursue being able to have visitation with your child.
Yeah, so I've tried contacting her. I've tried even contacting her parents.
Do you have any proof that she's depriving you of seeing the kid?
Yeah, I have some evidence I'd like to pull forward.
Let me see.
Thank you. So this is a text message in December.
You say, I'd like to see Kyra this weekend. We're busy this weekend. I have not seen Kyra in 6 weeks. This is insane. I said we were busy all month. Betsy, I have to see her. I'm her father, in caps. Again, we are very busy. We'll get back to you. Why are you doing that?
Well, Your Honor, whenever he spends time with our child, he basically just watches TV with her, so I've never really seen him put in a lot of
How do you know
effort.
that if you're not there?
Well, I asked him what they did, and the house basically looks the same because they always have to come over to my house because he's living with his old college roommate, and I don't want our baby spending time with this random...
So he comes over to see the baby
That's
and
right.
does what? Watches TV and what? Ignores the baby? I'm finding that hard to believe. Is he paying child support?
He pays $200.
Is that what you're paying?
Yes, currently I'm paying $200, and I'm also covering...
Maybe
you know-
that's why you're not going to court, because you know they're going to handle that there too, right? Have you done a paternity test?
I would certainly like to. I mean,
Okay, but you can't get out of your own way. You can go to court, file for visitation, demand a paternity test. Maybe you shouldn't be paying anything. It's not your baby. Or maybe it is and you'd like to know.
Judge Milian's verdict when justice for the people returns. You're watching Emmy-nominated Justice for the People with Judge Milian.
But you admit the child has never lived with you.
no.
Did you tell the accountant? Did you do your own taxes or did you have an accountant?
I file myself.
Okay, did you see the question where the IRS says this is what you have to, this is what you need to qualify, and then gives boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
And did you see the one where one of the booms is the child lives with you 50% of the time?
Yes, and it's just I don't have the space right now, so
Then you don't get the deduction. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's actually tax fraud. You don't get to claim the deduction, okay? Because one of the requirements for claiming the deduction is that the child lives with you 50% of the time, which we all know isn't true. Verdict for the plaintiff in the amount of the $2,000.
Thank you.
All rise.
Judge Milian has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $2,000.
You know, I really have a lot of love for you, and I think we can still figure out something for Kira.
I'm not here to pay for this kid if it's not mine.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.